Morning, everybody. This is Joseph Bradley from Amen Ross. It's the 11th and final day of this trip. I just want to see what Spirit has to say again today. We appear in an open field, and there's a table there. There's three spirits sitting down on the other side. And there's one chair. It's a circular table, so basically four of us could sit there equally spaced apart. So I walk up and I sit down, and there's a beautiful feast that appears in front of us. We all start eating and drinking. I stop eating because I'm getting full. Try not to leave anything left, only take as much as I need. There's other people that just keep eating and eating and eating. The person to the right of me, I should say. The person right across from me has ate only a couple of things, but her plate is completely full. Completely full. Took a couple of morsels. There's no hunger anymore. The other one eats the whole plate and sticks their fingers down her throat and throws up all over the floor, and then goes to have more. The person in front of me is skinny. The person in front to the left of me is extremely skinny. The person in right of me is really obese. And I represent a person who was at a healthy weight that ate only what they needed. And this is a representation. I could have been either one of any of the other three. It fades and I'm sitting at a lake, at a bench, legs crossed, just enjoying the scenery, watching the ducks in the water, watching the fish jump up for their dinner. An old man appears beside me with a long beard. So how do you feel? I feel at peace, I say. I feel at peace in places like this watching nature. How do you feel inside? I'm a bit lost, I say. But this helps bring me back to find what I need to do next. But what do you really see when you look out there? I see me. I look into my soul. I look inside myself, help heal and rebalance me. But then there's other times I want to be part of the fish. I want to know what it's like to be a duck. The water, the trees, even the rocks on the shore. The clouds in the sky. Just a long pause. He stands up. Are you coming? I stand up and go with them. We walk along a path. I turn around and look behind me. I see where I came from. Everything I've been through. I look ahead, and there's nothing but mist. And then I look, I stop. I look around me. I start noticing the little things that I was walking past. Like the butterfly on the flower, the bee getting nectar from a flower, the ants on the ground. I noticed the clouds in the sky changing shape, becoming something so beautiful. The way they move and change. I take away the mist and I see the mountains and the clouds go through the mountains, constantly changing shape, the mountain itself changing its face on a constant basis with the clouds and the sun. I touch my hand on the ground and I feel how cool it is to the touch. I start to feel the roots connecting together. The energy of the earth. I start to feel my heartbeat. And there's a time of absolute silence. There's something to this. In that moment, when you're completely at peace, and you can feel that. You feel that moment in your heart, in your soul. And you remember it. It is what peace is. Each one of us has our own ability to get to this point. We are at complete and utterly at peace with everything that is happening around you. So why don't we embrace it within our hearts? It is hard to stay in this state forever, but it's something we can strive to do on a daily basis, to try to reach that level of peace at least once a day. To pay attention to everything around you. The rain, the trees, the grass, the flowers, the cars, the people, the buildings. Start paying attention to everything. Let the energy flow into your heart. Let yourself be a part of the moment. The very moment that touch itself becomes enhanced. You start to feel so much more and understand so much more. A peace comes over your whole body, helps rebalance you. I stand up. And we continue the walk. The old man walks along with me. His energy flows back as far as I can see. We know he's not an old man at all. But he sometimes chooses to be. Because he likes the way it is, it feels, it looks. So who you choose to be? Who do you choose to be? It's raining right now. You can hear it hitting the roof. The windows. It has a pattern, a sound. You can find peace in that as well. You can find peace in a city, just watching everything happen. The key is to feel and watch everything. Take notice to everything, to your own heartbeat, the coolness on your skin or the heat on your skin, the moisture, the feel of what is you're touching. It could be your skin, it could be a wooden table, it could be your clothing, a loved one. Ground, the concrete, the pavement, the sand. It does not matter. Everywhere you live, take a moment out and just feel everything and sense everything and pay attention to everything for just a little bit of time every day. And you'll start to sense something beautiful, something peaceful. That's what truly seeing is. We go through life with our eyes closed, and we forget to take the time to truly see. We take the time. We do not take the time to do this on a daily basis. All it could take is 5 minutes every day to take the time to live just in a moment. You can even close your eyes and just listening to the sounds, and allow your mind, allow your ears to listen to everything. Visualize yourself in that sound. It doesn't matter. You just need to take the time out every day and allow yourself to experience true sight. It's not with just your eyes. It is all your senses. Or just some. But the most important ones is the ones you feel. You have to feel everything. And you'll start to realize there's something else to everything. That the most simplest things that in everyday life can be quite beautiful. And if you close your eyes for a while, just listening to the sounds, and open your eyes up, and just look at everything that you've been listening to. To really see with different eyes. Look at everything around you. We continue walking down the path. It takes me to a bridge. We walk across the bridge. There's a storm underneath us. Looks like a sandstorm. The sandstorm hits the bridge. We walk across the bridge anyway. The bridge starts to collapse and crumble. And we continue the walk. We reach the other side before the bridge collapses. We look behind us. We're in a desert now. Everything is covered in sand. This is how you see life. Covered in sand. Never really seeing what's below the surface of anything. How are you ever supposed to find what true love, understanding, and wisdom is if you don't take the time every day to truly see what is around you instead of walking through life, walking through the desert, not knowing what lies beneath? That was a message from Metatron. I'm Joseph Bradley from Amun Ross. It's been a long 11 days. I've been to some of the most isolated places that I could be. Seen a lot of interesting things. But one of the main things I was meant to see is inside myself. To go within deep. Because it did rain a lot. So you spend the time within yourself, within your mind. Maybe we should spend more time just living in the moment of life. Live every day. Spend the time to truly see what is around you. Appreciate it. Feel it. Experience it. Make it part of you. Thank you very much. And that was my message for today. A message that Metatron wanted to share with all of you. All I can do is do my best to try to portray that message. Thank you very much and have a good day.